Ever found a parking ticket on your windshield and wished for a stress-free way to deal with it? Man, we've literally all been there, right? You get back from this amazing day at the beach, or maybe just a quick errand downtown, and boom, there it is. That dreaded little piece of paper tucked under your wiper blade. Your stomach just instantly drops. But hey, don't worry, because this explainer holds the absolute stress-free solution to handling this whole thing quickly and, more importantly, correctly. Welcome to today's Explainer. I am super glad you're here with us. Let's be real, dealing with parking tickets can be a massive headache. But today, we're going to navigate and completely master the Clearwater citation system together. Resolving a ticket promptly is absolutely crucial to avoid those crazy ballooning penalties. And doing it online? Well, that's by far the most convenient and efficient route. We are going to break down literally every single detail you need to know. Okay, let's dive right into this. We've got a clear, structured, 6-step roadmap for our agenda today. 1. The online payment advantage. 2. Navigating the payment portal. 3. Inputting your ticket details. 4. Payment methods and confirmation. 5. Troubleshooting and common questions. And finally, 6. Final reminders and disclaimers. This is going to completely demystify the entire resolution process from start to finish. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the online payment advantage. Know your jurisdiction. Okay, so before we can even think about paying a ticket online, we absolutely must figure out who actually issued it. Believe it or not, this is where most people get tripped up right out of the gate. So what's really interesting here is that the city of Clearwater isn't the only entity issuing tickets in the area. It's kind of like a giant puzzle. You have the city of Clearwater issuing municipal tickets. Those are payable at the TellSite portal. Then you've got Pinellas County issuing traffic and county infractions, which go through the county clerk. And finally, private operators like UPP Global or 717 Parking, they issue private parking notices payable on their own separate portals. The thing is, the city's portal will absolutely not accept payments for county or private lot tickets. So checking your physical ticket to verify it actually says City of Clearwater is always step 1. Once you confirm it's a city ticket, you really need to understand the financial urgency here. A standard overtime parking fine, that'll set you back $36, and an improper parking fine is $29. But if you unlawfully park in a disabled space, no way around it, that fine jumps aggressively to $257. And listen, ignoring these tickets is a terrible idea. If they're left unpaid within 30 days, escalating late fees automatically kick in. Got court-imposed fines? Those must be paid within just 25 days to avoid even more penalties. So acting fast is totally your best financial defense. Let's move smoothly into Section 2, navigating the payment portal, finding the right digital front door. All right, now that we know we have a City of Clearwater ticket, and we know the clock is officially ticking, how do we actually find the official payment site? Finding the right digital front door is totally critical for your digital security. Look, you might be tempted to just Google Pay Clearwater Ticket and blindly click the first link. Be very, very careful here. You want the official two-site portal. That gives you direct resolution with the city, a flat $3 convenience fee, and immediate processing. Now contrast that with third-party payment aggregators like Doxo, for example. These apps are completely unaffiliated with the city. They can hit you with unexpected extra transaction charges, and because they basically act as a middleman, there are administrative processing delays. If you pay through a third party right near your 30-day deadline, those delays could literally result in the city hitting you with late fees simply because the funds didn't clear in time. Because of those risks, you should always start your journey directly at the official source. Go ahead and bookmark myclearwater.com. Starting at the city's official municipal website ensures you're being safely routed directly to the official secure two-site portal, allowing you to bypass any of those expensive third-party platforms entirely. Let me walk you through the exact step-by-step pathway so even a complete beginner can nail this. Step 1. Just type myclearwater.com into your browser. Step 2. Look for the Parking and Transportation section right there on the homepage and click it. Step 3. Select Pay My Parking Ticket. And finally, Step 4. Click the link to access the secure two-site portal. Boom! You are now exactly where you need to be. Up next is Section 3, inputting your ticket details, what you need on hand. Since we've made it to the portal, you need to grab that physical ticket you pulled off your windshield. Having that piece of paper right in front of you is honestly necessary for this next step to go smoothly. The TellSite database needs exact information to pull up your specific record, so you're going to need to input 3 specific things into the search fields. First, your unique ticket number. You'll usually find this printed pretty boldly right at the top of the citation. Second, your vehicle license plate number. And third, the state where your vehicle is registered. Taking a second to enter these accurately ensures you are actually paying your own liability and not accidentally paying off someone else's. Now, before you hit pay, you really need to know this. Quote, all disputes must be submitted within 15 calendar days of the ticket issue date. End quote. Let that sink in. If you pull up your record and realize, hey, I want to fight this ticket, maybe you think it was issued by mistake, the clock is ticking way faster than that 30-day payment deadline. You literally only have 15 calendar days from the date the ticket was issued to submit a plea of not guilty or an affidavit of defense through that very same TOSite portal. Moving right along to Section 4, Payment Methods and Confirmation, Settling the Bill Securely. Let's assume you agree with the citation, or honestly, you just want the whole shebang off your plate. It's time to settle the bill securely and finally discharge this liability. The online portal makes paying incredibly easy. They accept all the major credit cards, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. But I gotta point out a critical note for anyone thinking of handling this offline. Cash is strictly prohibited. The city absolutely does not accept cash for parking tickets anywhere, not even if you walk directly into the physical parking office at the Garden Avenue garage. So the really crucial point here is that $3 convenience fee. The city automatically adds a standard $3 convenience fee to all online and phone credit card transactions. We're highlighting this so you aren't caught off guard when your $36 ticket suddenly rings up as $39 at checkout. And hey, speaking of checkout, always save your payment confirmation number or print the digital receipt. Good record keeping is literally your best defense if the system ever fails to reflect your payment right away. That brings us to Section 5, Troubleshooting and Common Questions. What if things go wrong? Let's face it, we all know technology isn't perfect, and weird, unique situations pop up all the time. So what if you don't have internet access? Maybe you're experiencing website errors, or you just flat out prefer traditional payment methods. It's a completely valid concern, especially if you get frustrated by these digital-only solutions. Well, reassuringly, the city actually maintains some excellent offline alternatives. You can use the 24/7 automated phone line at 727-513-8139. If you have a super complex account history or maybe you lost your ticket details, you can actually speak to a real live agent Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 727-562-4094. You can also pay in person or drop it in the 24/7 drop box at the Garden Avenue garage or simply mail a check or money order. But remember, no cash, to P.O. Box 4460. Just make absolutely sure to write your ticket number and license plate on the memo line of that check. Now, what if you had a valid, disabled permit or an active digital parking session that just didn't sync up? This is a highly specific but surprisingly common scenario that both tourists and locals face all the time. Maybe your placard fell off the dash, or the officer scanner just glitched. The good news? If you can prove you actually had the right to park there, the city will dismiss those heavy fines, like that massive $257 disabled space penalty. However, they do still require a small administrative fee to process that dismissal. So it'll cost you $7.50 to dismiss a ticket with a verified disabled placard and $10 to dismiss a ticket by proving a valid registration or digital permit issue. And now, Section 6, Final Reminders and Disclaimers. Wrapping it up. Everything we just discussed brilliantly illustrates how structured this system actually is. It's kind of rigid, sure, but it's fair once you know the rules of the game. So let's talk about how to prevent this from ever happening again. Clearwater uses advanced license plate recognition technology now, meaning you don't go around feeding physical meters anymore. To prevent future tickets, you really want to embrace their digital payment options the minute you park. You can use Pay by Text by just texting the word Clearwater to 727-563 for a secure payment link. You can use the Park Mobile or Flowbird mobile apps, or you can use the physical kiosks on the street by typing in your exact license plate. And hey, if you are a Clearwater resident, definitely take the time to apply online with your vehicle registration and proof of residency. You can actually get a 50% resident discount applied automatically through Park Mobile. As a quick disclaimer here, while we've covered the exact step-by-step processes and the current fee structures today, municipal codes and technologies can and do change. So always refer to the official myclearwater.com website or just contact local parking authorities directly at 727-562-4094 for the most up-to-date and specific information regarding your own situation. Verifying directly with the city is always the smartest move. Resolving your tickets promptly online avoids penalties, saves you precious time, and keeps you far away from legal headaches. The tools are literally right there at your fingertips. So, will your next trip to the beach end with a smile or a citation? Stay informed, park smart, utilize those digital apps, and travel stress-free. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will see you next time.